people, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be vlogging. It is February 13th, so the day before Valentine's Day, and I already told you guys that me and my man plan to have a little face-off on who spends their little day or date better. So this will be part 1 of the Valentine's Day series. Part 2 will be my man's date that he planned, and I'll post that one in a few days. For now, I'm going to take you guys along with me to run a few errands. I'm planning a really nice dinner for me and my man's, so I need to go to the grocery store and grab a few other things. So let me just show you guys my outfit, and then we'll head out. So this is my fit. I just have this super long red, like shiny dress. You guys, it's literally so pretty. All right, besties, so I'm in the car now, and of course my man has to come with me, even though it's a surprise. I literally hate going places by myself, and you guys, he said that I look too pretty to be going out by myself. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Anyways, so he's gonna come with me. While he's still in the house, I might as well tell you the first things that I need to do is either hit Dollar Tree or the 99. I need to get a few little like decoration pieces, maybe some balloons. I wanted to get the helium balloons, that way I could have them like floating in the living room, but since my boyfriend is with me, I don't want him to have any type of idea of like what I have plans or what I'm doing. So I don't think I'm gonna get the helium filled balloons, but I am gonna get the ones that you blow up, and I guess I'll just put a few on the ground. So yeah, we need to go get a few decorations. I have my grocery list all written out, so I'm gonna take you guys with me to the grocery store as well. I've got a very extensive menu. I'll tell you guys the menu when we get back home, but yeah, let's go ahead and run these quick errands. Also, before anybody comments about it, I do not have lashes on today. I don't know why I chose, bitch, for like a important day, a special occasion. I was like, let's try to not wear lashes. I don't know why I always do this to myself. You guys, I came to Ralph's, and look how many flowers and stuff. Oh my god, so cute. All right, besties, so I'm at Ralph's, and I have a very long grocery list, so let's try to be in and out of here, but it might be a while. All right, besties, so I just grabbed some chuck roast for the pot roast, and then my friend over there is getting us 2 lobster tails. This is our meat section. I like it. Oh my gosh, no. By the way, my man is waiting in the car because, you know, I'm trying to keep it a surprise as much as I can, at least what we're making. Of course, when I came yesterday to make chocolate covered strawberries, there was none left, and look how beautiful and juicy these are. All right, I need some rosemary and also some thyme. Perfect. All right, besties, here is the basket of everything. This is all just for dinner, so you guys can tell I'm making a whole lot of stuff. All right, besties, so my man is just now hopping off to grab a little beer. You guys know I don't drink, so I'm good off that, but while he's in there, I might as well tell you guys. So I finished everything up at Ralph's. They didn't have broccolini, jalapenos, or what else was it that they didn't have? The frozen like cranberry juice that I'm looking for, so hopefully I could find that at Stater Brothers. And then I need to make one last trip to the 99-cent store just to get a few like little decorations. I don't know, I need something to give Valentine's Day, you know. And as soon as we get back, we're gonna start cooking, and everything will be ready a little bit later. I feel like I may have bit off a little bit more than I could chew, but I always say that, so I think I should be good. Also, you guys, I decided to make a chocolate covered strawberry bouquet, and if you guys know, you know, I went on live to make that, and it was so freaking hard. It was very hard. So my strawberries ended up melting like along the way because I rearranged it like literally 20 times. So it looks very ugly, but it's a thought that counts. I'm gonna lay that out with everything later on too, so it just adds another extra little element. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. You guys know I haven't had my like period, my monthly cycle, for like 2 years, and it came today, so I'm cramping. Hi, what did you get? What did you get?
Wraps.
Okay. And
Out of beer.
oh gosh, you don't need that, but whatevs. I'm making a drink later too, but a non-alcoholic drink.
Does it involve strawberries?
No, it does not. You guys, I'm already mad because I wanted to get balloons, and hi, and I can't because I'm with my man. So let's see what I can find here. Do we like these? I mean, I don't really want to wash a bunch of dishes, so You guys, how am I at the 99-cent store and these are $5? Okay, I'm gonna grab probably 2 boxes of these. Wait, why do they have so many cute Easter things? If you guys want an Easter decorating video, let me know. All right, a little haul. So cute. Are you scared
Of what?
that my little date is gonna be so cute and sweet?
I am a free
Spirit.
Yeah, I get it done though.
I'm a planner. He's more of a go with the flow type of person. So we'll see.
Yep.
All right, besties. So I'm at Stater Brothers now. I just need a few things because they didn't have it at Ralph's, and hopefully they have what I need from here. Oh yeah, they got some big juicy jalapenos here. Perfect. All right, so they had everything I needed. Perfect. All right, besties, so I just got back. We're gonna go ahead and start making dinner. The first thing that I need to start on is the pot roast. So I have about 2.5 pounds of boneless chuck roast. I'm gonna pat it dry, and then we're gonna get to seasoning. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna empty it out onto my cutting board, and we're gonna pat this super dry. You guys, my man should be in the other room, okay? And he's over here like, yeah. To season my meat, I'm gonna first start off with some salt. We're going to hit this with some pepper. We're gonna go in with some Montreal steak seasoning. I'm going in with some garlic powder, some dried parsley. We're gonna hit it with some paprika. And then the last thing is a packet of ranch seasoning. Then I'm just going to pat all my seasonings into the meat, and we're gonna flip it around and do the same thing. So this is what our meat should be looking like. We're gonna add this to a Dutch oven that has some hot oil in it already. All right, besties, so basically with this, we're gonna let this brown on all sides, and then once it's fully brown, we're gonna take it out and add some veggies. Okay, so next thing that we're gonna do while our meat is browning is I'm gonna be cutting up 1 full onion. Dice it how I normally would dice it. Right now I'm just adding my onions to a little plate to make the transferring easier. All right, besties. So the next thing that I need is 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. What I need to buy is that little garlic cutter that you just put it in there, you like this. I hate cutting garlic. All right, so now I got a nice color on our meat. I'm gonna pull this off. All right, just like that. Beautiful. Okay, so to my pan here that the roast was just cooking in, I'm gonna add my onion. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook up just a little bit, scraping all the bottom to get those flavors. And while this sautés just a hair, I'm gonna finish chopping up the garlic. Eat long. My man is giving all the fur babies their treats. I'm gonna make them a little special Valentine's Day treat tomorrow, probably. If we're here. If not, then I'll do it the next day. And I'm just making sure to get my garlic nice and finely minced. All right, besties, I'm gonna put all my garlic on my plate. So to my onions, we're now gonna add our garlic. All right, besties, so now that we have the garlic and the onion sauteing, to that I'm gonna be adding this, I don't know how to say this, but basically like store-bought sofrito. This is it right here. And we're gonna add about a tablespoon of this to our onions. I never can open like jars, so I always hit it with the back of your knife. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of that. So next thing I'm gonna add is 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. If you besties watch my live, then you know how much I struggle with can openers and opening cans. What's wrong, buddy? You know, you telling them you know. About 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna mix all this together. Oh, it smells so good already. Okay, next ingredient I'm gonna add is some beef broth. We're gonna add 3 cups of beef broth. Crazy. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is season up our little broth mixture. I'm using the same exact seasonings that I used in the beginning to season the meat, except I'm also gonna be adding a little bit of this savory pot roast seasoning mix. Okay, I forgot to mention, I'm also gonna add 1 packet of this Lipton beefy onion mix. Okay, so to this, like I said, we're gonna add these seasonings. I'm adding my roast back into this. To our meat, I'm gonna add a little thing of thyme and a little thing of fresh rosemary. I'm gonna throw our little herbs in. I'm gonna cover this up with my lid. We're gonna put this at 400 in the oven for 1 hour. There's about 10 minutes left on my alarm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to peel and cut up 3 carrots and about 5 baby golden potatoes. So I'm gonna peel all my potatoes. Also gonna be peeling and washing 3 carrots. What is it, mommy? All right, besties, so this is an hour later. This is what we're looking like. I'm gonna add those potatoes and carrots. Just wanna make sure that they're in there good. So I'm just kind of moving everything in. I'm gonna put the lid back on our roast. We're gonna pop this back into the oven again at 400 for another 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, besties, now it's time to work on one of the next items to our dish. I'm going to be washing, peeling, and cubing these potatoes, and I do have 2 pots of water behind me. So I'm just cutting up 4 big russet potatoes, again, that I washed and peeled, and I'm just cubing these so they cook faster in the boiling water. My boiling water, again, I just seasoned it with some chicken bouillon, and we're gonna add in our potatoes. All right, besties, to finish up my potatoes, I'm just gonna heat up some milk and melt some butter. Some milk. Just threw in 1 stick of butter. We're gonna melt this until it's nice and warm and add this to our drained cooked potatoes. With that heavy cream and butter mixture, we're gonna add our potatoes. And I'm just gonna get to mashing. Okay, you're gonna season your potatoes however you like to season them. And the potatoes are done. Also, the next thing we are going to get prepped and ready is the mac and cheese stuffed jalapeno poppers. So I'm boiling some water, like I said, back there along with my potatoes. This is the mac and cheese that I'm gonna use today. I'm not gonna do homemade. This is already so many steps, so I'm taking a shortcut. This is my favorite one. It is the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Deluxe Original Cheddar, and this is so freaking good. So I'm going to be prepping some of my ingredients. I'm going to be mixing this with the mac and cheese. These are green onions. Okay, so I'm just chopping up those green onions. Alright besties, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is washing and halving my little jalapenos. I have 5 of these, so I'm just going to cut them in half and then we will have 10. So now that our peppers look like this, I'm just going to take a spoon and de-seed and decore all of them. So to some seasoned boiled water, I just used chicken bouillon. I'm going to add that pasta. And I'm just going to follow the directions on the box. So now that my jalapenos are nice and gutted, we're gonna fill this with that mac and cheese filling, and then we're gonna wrap them with some bacon. All right, besties, so to my pasta, I'm just gonna be adding a little bit of chicken bouillon. And then I'm just gonna add the pouch of cheese that it regularly comes with. All right, besties, adding in that cheese sauce. Now we're gonna be adding that chicken bouillon. And I'm gonna be adding some freshly cracked black pepper. So to this, we're gonna add those green onions. Now we're gonna mix this all up. Oh my gosh, this is literally so good, you guys. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my little jalapeno and I'm gonna fill it with that mac and cheese. All right, so this is what they look like right now. So I'm just gonna be grabbing a piece of our bacon and we're gonna be wrapping this around our little jalapeno. And this will literally hold in that mac and cheese on there too. So perfect, just like this. If you want, you can toothpick it, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. This is what we're working with. I saved the other side of the pan because these cook at the same temperature and time as my broccolini. So I'll just put these here once I have them pre-boiled. I'm gonna make our drink, which is super easy. It's called Sweetheart Punch. This is the cute little canister that I got from the 99-cent store. I believe it was like $2 and it's so cute. So all I'm gonna do is half of this cranberry juice. And then we're gonna do equal parts, half of this 7-Up. So that's everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lid on and I'm gonna stick this in the fridge so it can stay nice and cool until dinner is ready. All right, besties, we're getting close to the finish line here. Now I'm just going to be getting ready our lobster tails. We got 2 lobster tails. They're so teeny and small. I don't eat lobster, so this is mainly for my man. All right, besties, so this is my first time ever making lobster. I went ahead and butterflied them and pulled the meat on top like the video I seen. This one came out a little bit funky, but that was my first attempt, so this one looks much better. So now for my lobster tails, for seasonings, I'm gonna put some salt into a little container. We're gonna go in with some Creole seasoning. I'm gonna go in with some garlic powder. We're gonna go in with some Old Bay. I'm gonna hit it with some paprika. And I'm gonna mix this until it's combined. To 1 stick of melted butter, I'm gonna add all that seasoning. And we're gonna whisk this until it's mixed. Just like this. All right, now we're gonna add some minced garlic to this. All right, besties, so for my little lobsters, I'm just gonna sprinkle them with Old Bay, and then we're gonna rub them down with that buttery Cajun mixture. So just like this, I'm gonna go in with my hands in a minute and just kind of spread everything out. All right, besties, before I throw these in the oven, we're gonna put some parsley on top. They're going in the oven at 400 for 15 minutes. Up, besties, I'm going to wash and cut my broccolini. I'm just chopping the little stems off and then I'm going to wash them. All right, so I'm gonna pre-boil my broccolini so they cook perfect in the oven. I'm just adding that trimmed and washed broccolini to some boiling water for about 6 minutes. To some salted ice water, I'm gonna add my broccolini so they stop cooking. This method is called blanching, and I'm gonna add these onto the baking sheet that we have the poppers on. To season my broccolini, we're just going in with some garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Alright, so this is the tray together. We have the broccolini. Alright, besties, next thing we're going to start to prepare is the fried tortellini. So this is the brand that I'm using. Buzzoni 3 cheese tortellini. This is a 9-ounce container, and I'm just gonna dump this whole entire thing into my boiling water back there that I pre-seasoned with chicken bouillon. Ready, and we're gonna boil these for 6 minutes. So on a little dish, I'm just gonna put some flour on here, and I'm gonna toss all my tortellinis in the flour. Literally just coating them in flour. So before I fry my tortellini, I'm just gonna put some Italian breadcrumbs on a plate, and then also some panko breadcrumbs on that same plate. I'm gonna mix them up, and then we're gonna toss my tortellini in the egg wash, and then in the breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna fry them in some oil. Tortellinis have been tossed in flour. We're gonna put them in the egg and right into the breadcrumbs. And we're gonna fry them up until they're nice and golden brown. So to my hot oil, we're gonna add in our tortellinis, and we're just gonna fry them until they're nice and golden brown. They fry up pretty quick, so just kind of sit here and turn them. Look how cute! Okay, so I'm gonna go lay this down with the stuff. I already set up some things. I'm gonna skip the balloons because I'm exhausted and I don't really want to set up balloons right now, but it's still gonna be cute, so it's okay. So close to being finished. I'm just gonna grease this dish with some Baker's Joy, which I'm just using these Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna roll them and shape them into a heart. While these bake in the oven, I'm gonna set up the dinner and the plates and everything, and I'll come back when it's done. All right, besties, dinner is served. This is how everything turned out. We're gonna sit down, watch some TV, and eat. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, besties, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful video. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2 of this Valentine's Day series vlog. In a few days, my man will be planning our date, and I'll post that vlog here as well, and then you guys will decide which face-off you liked more, my date or my man's. Make sure to give this video a big like, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you besties in the next video. Love you guys.